In this video, I'll show you how to optimize your health with very little input time. What I mean by this is time spent cooking, time spent actually exercising, how you can lose a lot of fat, how you can build muscle without having to spend too much time doing it. This may sound too good to be true. I'm just going to explain the mechanisms for you so you can understand that this is really truly possible. I coach people to do this all the time. Most of my clients are software engineers. Many of them are founders, CEOs, things like that, where they don't have a great amount of time on their hands. If you're like that, you may travel for work, you may be on call. Whatever it is, it's very difficult to just have a perfect routine to exercise at 6 a.m., exercise at 6 p.m. It's very hard to do the same thing every single day. So you have to be able to adapt. Merging that with principles which allow you to get incredible results with very little time input is what's going to allow you to achieve your fitness goals. So let's get into it. The first thing to realize is you only need 3 days of training per week against the resistance. Resistance training is going to build muscle. Building muscle is going to improve your metabolism because it's more muscle tissue on the body. It requires a lot of energy to maintain, energy being calories from food. Assuming that you're getting the correct amount of vitamins and minerals, your body will convert food into energy successfully. By having more muscle mass, you will be able to lose fat a lot easier. So the first thing we need to do is optimize muscle mass. And you might be thinking, well, how is 3 days a week going to optimize muscle mass? Muscle is a signal-based process. Unless you have incredible genetics or you're on certain substances, your body takes time to recover, especially as a beginner. And a beginner is anyone who hasn't built 20 pounds of muscle on purpose. So you want to train, sleep, recover, sleep, work out again. So that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 3 days to train, send a muscle building stimulus. And so what this means is taking the muscle to failure and then trying to progress that in the next session. It doesn't take much volume. 6 to 10 sets per week maximum on a muscle group. And that's maximum because realistically you can do it on 4 to 8. So once you've identified that all you need to do is send the muscle building stimulus to start working on your metabolism, the next thing to optimize is your schedule, because we've got to be able to organize training into your lifestyle. So the first thing is identify the easiest, most frequent time that you can get to the gym, or you can train from home, whatever it may be. And then you're going to pick your second most convenient time. So this may be morning, then afternoon, or then noon, and then evening. And what it means is if option 1 gets cut off, you go to option 2. If option 2 gets cut off, you go to option 3. By the end of the week, you still get your 3 workouts in. But you don't have to sacrifice work balance. You don't have to sacrifice family life in order to do that. Once you've taken care of organization, you want to now move on to nutrition. We're going to make it simple. I've got a free guide to your elimination diet. This is how you want to start any nutrition process, which is getting rid of all the foods which are awful for your body, which are blocking the uptake of nutrients, which are causing inflammation, which are feeding bad gut bacteria. And then you want to replace it with all the foods which are going to feed good gut bacteria, which are going to give you all the nutrients your body needs. This means vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, amino acids. This may feel like it'll take a lot of time. It won't, because you're going to bulk prepare them. This is how you want to start off your process, because you can't keep to this long term. You're going to have dinners out, you're going to have commitments, but for 2 weeks you want to make sure that you're nailing it. So you know how your body feels when you do everything perfectly. And then when you reintroduce certain foods, you're going to notice, that food does something to me. It ruins my energy. And it's really important that you recognize that if you're someone who identifies as not having much time, the single best thing you can do is give your body energy to be more focused, to be more effective. So join the group, it's free, begin implementing this stuff and see the results. And see the results within the first couple of weeks.